Jeez, it ain't gonna work. YouTube, I think it's about time we finally give you guys what you want. And by what you want, I mean fan base has been so interactive. You guys have been awesome. You've been asking really detailed questions. I'm actually doing my best to try to answer. So here's a shot at doing my best. Probably in the past 3 or 4 videos, the number one question has been, how do these customers unload the bales after we push them in the box fan? The truth is, I don't know. Usually you would shut the door and don't worry about it. Okay, that's only a half truth. We care because we want to value the trucker's time and make it easy on everyone and everything. So a lot of the times, who we're sending it to has a loading dock. When they have a loading dock, they can just drive a skid steer up into the box fan like you would at any large factory or whatever. They just back up to it and drive right in. They have some type of claw or spear or even just pallet forks that they can lift the bundles up, tilt them back, and drive out. That's best case scenario. Scenario number 2 is that they get in and they cut all the bundles and they hand unload them. Scenario number 3 is something we have never done until hopefully today. There's a chance it might not happen because we don't know if the truck's gonna make it. We are going to tie, not really tie, we are gonna drape, place, set, put in position a ratchet strap. I guess it's not a ratchet, just a strap right here. After every 3 pushes, we're gonna tie loops on the end so that the customer at the other end can take a long rope or a chain or something, walk into the box van, tie up to the loop that we made, and pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bundles out at a time. So we'll do that. We're usually 18 pushes, between 18 and 19 pushes. So if we do it every 3, they'll have to do that in 6 stages. And they'll be able to machine unload without driving a vehicle into the semi because they don't have a loading dock. I'm really excited because I thought the stars were gonna align and the heavens were gonna bless us that I would be able to show you guys a method of loading like this. And also, at the same time, we have a truck coming in of hay that we bought in a box van, which is another scenario in which we will unload the box van without a loading dock, but machine unload. Now the kicker is, we had the farmer stack all the hay like this. We're gonna call this flat. So this is 3 bundles flat. There's still 63, 1, 2, 3. This we'll call upright. You slide them in either 3 flat or 2 upright, 1, 2. So 42 bales at a time or 63 bales at a time. The difference is when you're sliding in 42 bales at a time, you're about a pinch less than 3 foot wide. When you're sliding in 63 bales at a time, you're a pinch more than like 54 inches wide. So when you stack a semi mostly this way, maybe 1 or 2 flipped the other way, you'll get 735 in a load. When you stack a semi mostly this way with maybe 1 flip the other way just to make up that space, you have enough of a gap, you'll put 63 in. If you can't get it, you'll just put 42 in. Hope that makes sense. You can get about 777, sometimes 798. If you're trying to minimize freight cost per bale, this is the better technique. Where this is handy is that you can load the trucks real fast, and we haven't done this before, but we're going to attempt to pull these bundles out one by one by putting our own ratchet strap, just strap, not ratchet, through the bottom 4 twine and pull it out each way. So we'll see how well that works. Hello? Yeah, he's here. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. That was a call from Justin and Rob, who are currently rebaling, so they're gonna come over. And it's gonna take at least 2 or 3 people to do this situation I was describing. We purchased this hay and we bought it by the ton, so I have to get in, scale this driver full, and obviously scale them empty. Perfect. Alrighty. Anyone have a guess? I'm guessing 64, 320. Oh, a little bit short. 61, 280. 61280. Coming in with a fresh batch of product. Justin should be coming over with the other telehandler. So our plan is to open up that door. I think the first two are maybe flipped upright like we were talking, so we'll be able to grab them normally. We're gonna take the hay out of that van and stuff it, hopefully somewhere reasonable over here. Somewhere in the shallows out there on some side of the hay dungeon. Whenever you're opening these doors, I try to warn drivers to always be careful because there's a potential fall risk that the hay could come out, you know, so you have to have your wits about you when you're opening the door. Nice. So ideally, this is not how we would handle upright bales by spearing them, but they have a backer so Rob can get into them nice. We're just gonna spear that one, get it out of the way, because when the hay is flipped upright like this, spears work extremely well. So Robbie's just gonna do what he can with that bundle and not worry about it. He should be able to spear that one and maybe one more, and then we'll get in and we'll start doing our strapping system. Here comes PJ. And the time we have is 12:04. So we'll see how long it takes. We've never done this before. Hey, maybe we'll just use this machine to pull them out and Robbie can grab them each time.
Where are they flipped?
They're flipped up. They're flipped flat, so we'll spear them. Two ratchets?
Yeah, let me take a look at it.
Okay. Robbie just has to be careful not to lift up too high. Side to side, the clearance is pretty good. I'm guessing he can grab that one again. Got you on cam.
Good.
How's your day going?
Going.
Were you bailing good?
Yeah.
I got it sold already.
Did you count what was in there?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Can't keep up
It just
around
won't stay in the barn.
No.
As of today, we are 27 loads into January.
So we already beat December.
Already beat December. We just passed the midway mark.
I like your camera hooters thing.
People are going to tell me how I like it. It's a lot smoother.
That is pretty smooth.
It is smooth, yeah.
Alright.
No, he didn't tie any.
Alright, mean no straps, no nothing?
No, there's no straps. We got to strap the bottom 4 strings is what he was saying. He's seen other customers just do the bottom 4 and pull back. That's probably the last one you can grab, I'm guessing. So Rob was able to get 63 plus 63, 126 plus 42, 168. Does that sound right? So he was able to unload 168 in just a couple minutes. And now we have to do some MacGyvering with the strap work. If we put the spears on the telehandler, I guarantee we could boom in there maybe 2 to 3 more grabs, but I'm not sure it's worth changing the attachment. The telehandler can boom quite a bit more than the jimmy.
Oh, we can try the strap and see how it goes.
There's ratchets in the back of that blue truck.
How do we like that for this, the time-lapse setup? Baby blue.
Jeez, it ain't gonna work.
What?
It's gonna bust some strings.
Well, we had an issue. First when we tried to pull, we just popped the strings. So the guys thought if we have a board pulling the strings evenly, that maybe we'd be able to pull them a little easier. So Robbie strung up a board back there. Think the board might break?
Yeah.
All the tension is one spot of the board.
That'll work.
Righty. You got a better board against the tower?
A better one?
We need a 2x8.
Yeah, I think they're looking for one.
Here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you could double them up.
Yeah, well, if you get one in there, or someone get up and pull the strings back.
double them up, Bobby?
Do you guys want me the telehandler then, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carl said to double.
Try not to get this all muddy.
You gotta go that way.
Push it in.
There you go. Now you got it. It's just hanging on the side. Who's it, Robbie? Aya?
Aya.
Aya.
Aya hates it. Yeah, it's not in real tight. It didn't even get real tight on this one.
No? I think the floor's wet.
Here, take that little thing right front.
This hasn't been exactly flawless, but it's working well enough. We've had a couple tip over and break strings. Rob and Justin are in there trying to tie a couple together so the bundle doesn't fall apart. We are over halfway done. Just a couple more pulls.
Hey, Joe.
Alright. I really want to film this, but I cannot get anyone else to grab the camera.
So all in all, this method did work out okay. I give it probably a 7.5 out of 10, which isn't the end of the world. It wasn't without its pitfalls. We did have a couple of the tiers we were pulling back fall over, and then we ended up pulling the bundles out one by one. We had only one bundle bust apart, which is great because that's a heck of a lot better than unloading all 735 bales by hand. And at the end of the day, these are all still in bundle format, which makes for a really easy resale value. This is the only bundle you see right here that did blow apart, and we actually rebundled it right away with the Baron. We've been having trouble with the weather lately. There's just so much moisture in the atmosphere and rain and snow and wet roads and whatnot. So we've been struggling getting flatbeds to haul this hay in, which is a really easy unload process. We opted to go with the box van because it can load in any weather and haul in any weather. And we thought, heck, we'll just figure it out. And that's what we did.
Second to last grab. It worked completely perfectly. We got all three bundles all the way to the front. Enough for me to grab, head in the barn. Find a good way to stack it. It has not been perfect, but we're going to get them unloaded in under an hour, which is still cool. Most of these trucks, I don't know if that's industry-wide, but the agreement is if they wait for more than 2 hours, you start to get charged. I guess I don't know what they call it, demurrage or something, just detention, I don't know, whatever that fee's called. So we're coming in under that, and so everyone's happy. Back up and boom out, that's your trick to get over. Right on, we're in. Back out. Nope. Go out this way. Very nice. We had one bundle bust apart. Not too bad considering there's 35 or something in there. And it was broke when it got put in the trailer. I'm not going to take too much blame on the system we're doing. I want to get in there and see the system.
You got it.
I got to see the system, buddy. Oh. I gotta get close up.
Justin, driver.
Okay. And we have our mighty trusty board stringed up, trying to pull evenly on the 8 bottom strings, not touching that top one because they can tend to roll forward. This is the very last one. Want to try to pour back? a sec, Rob. Keep it there. Hold on. I gotta get a picture. Thumbnail.
What?
Hold on.
Should have kept going.
That's a thumbnail picture right there. Alrighty, it's a pinch past 1 o'clock. Not too long. It took a pinch over an hour. Get this out of here. We'll get this truck on the road. It wasn't painless, but it wasn't terribly painful either. What do you think, Rob?
I think the next load will be on an open deck.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Which,
didn't really take
when this
that
is the
long,
only
but-
way we can get it in, whatever.
Okay, we'll put it on the saw. 45 ball point. No, you don't have to pull the top bale.
Good, Rob. And then come down. Yep. Nice. You got it.
Got it, driver?
That's 63 bales in that grab. Very nice. Halfway decent pile. Cool. Okay, now we're all set to scale this guy out. My estimation was a little high because I forgot there was only 735 bales to start, so cut me a break. We'll get him on the scale to get out of here. We'll see how much these bales weighed. Excellent approach. This guy's a very good driver. Driver on. 30, 35 we said on that. I don't know if you can read that. That's really junky writing. This is why the one broker prints out bill of ladings for me, because I can't write them. Approximately 41.87 pounds per bale on that load. Another thing, I get a lot of comments. We try to make our bales between 40 and 50 pounds. That's what we do in the field. That's why Justin and I walk behind the 6 balers and scale all the time. There's a lot of people that comment, why are you making bales that light? The one thing that's a little bit annoying about hay sales is everyone advertises they have a 50-pound bale or a 60-pound bale. And I'm guessing some people might, but most don't. And so everyone thinks, because we're here being honest, that our bales are between 40 and 50. This load, an example, is 41.87. Everyone thinks that we're just light bales, but the truth is that we're just the ones being honest. I think we got lunch, making a roast. We got a roast?
Now, roast on. Roast.
Oh man. What's the review of unloading the box van?
Finally got it done.
The loading ramp needs some improvement.
Need a dock.
Loading dock will be good.
Got it done.
That's your review?
It's the only way to get the hay hauled.
To get it done?
The weather sucks. How's the hay look, buddy?
I don't know.
So unfortunately, nothing new. This load decided they weren't coming today. When a truck says they're coming, it really isn't always guaranteed. So we don't get to show you guys the process that we were going to try of loading with straps so the customer could pull out. But you did get to see us pulling out of a box van. So hopefully that made good enough content. And please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Got anything to say, Carl? No.
I know nothing.
He knows nothing.